Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right. On the Breakfast Club.
Did you dirty, Claudia? They didn't even play your intro.
I don't really get that love like I need to get here, and I'm a little bit annoyed. Well, I'm going to HR after this.
Jesus, they didn't even play your intro.
My white side is going to HR right after the segment. I deserve to be treated better than this, damn it. All right, speaking of treatment, Khloe Kardashian, she calls Northwest a monster after 10-year-old mortifies her with a prank. So during the episode of the Kardashians, Khloe was in a hotel room with her niece, and she ran into an attractive man in the elevator at the hotel. So she's over there, telling everybody like, oh, I met a cutie pie, whatever. Okay. So North overhears this, and North is with the
bleeps. She's with the ish.
She's with the bleeps. She's definitely with it. She is definitely Kanye's daughter. So she decided to do a little prank. She wrote a note.
Prank that North.
Oh, I'm sorry. We had some audio?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Prank that North pulled on you.
Oh my God.
You need to tell me exactly what happened.
A monster.
What happened?
We got back to the hotel around 3 a.m. and there was a note on my door with a rose, and it was like, I want to take you on a date. It's your neighbor, like knocked 2 times. If you want to go on a date, something like that. I forget verbatim. And I'm like, I'm not knocking on a door at 3 a.m. Anyways, the next day, I go and do glam. I get off the elevator and I run into him. And I was like, thank you so much for your note. He's like, what note? And I was like, shut up. I don't know why I thought North. This note is from my 9-year-old niece. The thing is, North didn't make up this story on her own. Kim obviously helped her. And Kim's a for not texting me a heads up.
I'm not mad at that. I like North. North would fit in perfectly with my family because my family would do the same thing.
Same thing.
And I would be part of it too. I am that type. Claudia, I would do the same.
You know what? She's been living in her life in front of the cameras. Mm-hmm. She knows this is good content.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And maybe Kim nudged her, but I'm not mad at it because, look, we're talking about it here on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Claudia, if we were ever in the same hotel room and you were in the room next to mine and I seen you liking the guy, I would do the same thing.
This played out on Keeping Up with the Kardashians,
of course,
right? Or whatever their new show is called, right?
Yeah, of course.
Come on, can we not act like, we're stupid? They did it because the cameras were rolling.
Yeah, but I feel like North would do it anyway.
Yeah, but
I feel North is with the ish.
Obviously,
she's
the fact that they're on television and they're filming,
of course,
gave the nudge to go ahead with the prank, right?
I think it's hilarious.
I do
she
too.
was all like, "Hey, I got your note," and he's like, lady, what are you talking about?"
What note?
That's embarrassing. All right,
absolutely.
Little Northwest getting it in, getting her camera time. All right, let me go to the next. So listen. Cardi B and Tasha K's beef explodes again over mentioning Takeoff. So Cardi B responded to Tasha K after the YouTuber mentioned Takeoff in relation to Cardi B's video about the missing Titanic vehicle. Remember when it went down, Cardi said she thought it was in bad taste that the son of one of the rich guys on the vehicle, on the boat, submersible. I always say the word wrong. So okay, was out there partying.
Right.
So Tasha K chimed in and said, "Didn't you have guns around you right after the death of Takeoff?" So that kind of reignited the beef. So under the clip of Cardi talking about the stepson, Tasha K appeared to accuse Cardi of hypocrisy about the way she handled her own grief. So on Thursday, Tasha dropped a sarcastic bomb mask as an apology. And she, was being very sarcastic in her apology to to Cardi B. They definitely still have beef, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. You would think that it would. Like, I thought with the lawsuit that maybe things will calm down.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not. And I don't see an end to this anytime in sight. Do you guys see any end to this?
Well, Cardi B sued her and won for a couple of $1 million, and Tasha K is going to have to pay that millions of dollars. And it gets to the point where I guess Tasha's like, look, I ain't got nothing to lose, so I'm going to keep poking the bear.
At this point.
But what she don't understand is Cardi B and 50 Cent have the same energy. They're going to keep trying to get their money. They're going to try to get their money every time you try to eat, every time you try to buy a car, you try to buy a bag, you try to take a trip, you try to get a hot dog at Nathan's. They're gonna come get their money. So I wouldn't mess with Cardi B's attorneys or 50 Cent's attorneys. But if Tasha K want to keep playing, what does they say? You play stupid games, get stupid prizes.
Yeah,
that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Cardi called Tasha despicable in the tweet. She said to bring up Takeoff to prove a fake point is disgusting. I lost weight. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. Me and my man are still dealing with this to this day. I'm a rapper. We're targeted, so of course we have guns for protection. But since you want to be funny, I'm gonna make sure your kids don't go to college. You don't think my lawyers know where you hiding your money in Africa? I'm gonna make sure I get every red cent of my $4 million. And then, then Tasha posted her apology. It's a very long apology. And Tasha is very clever, and they're both very funny and very clever and very entertaining. And so I see this thing not really ending anytime soon.
No, not at all.
I don't see it.
Let me ask you guys a question, though.
Yes.
Because I was on Instagram over the weekend, and I saw a lot of comments about the son of the stepson of the person that perished in the submersible.
Yep.
What do you guys think about his reaction, the fact that he was out at a Blink-182 concert, and what he said about the fact that he was out?
I mean, everybody handles pain and death differently. I just find it weird, but that was his stepson. You don't even know how close they were. They might not have been ever effed with each other, but I just figured if that's your mother's husband, you would still be there for mom, to console mom, even if you don't mess with him.
That's a good point.
You would still be with your mom, like, that's my mom's husband, so I'm going to just be there with mom to show support to mom, even if I don't like him. I just felt that. And the fact is, he didn't have to post he was at the Blink-182 concert. Blink 152? Blink-182? 182 concert. You know what I mean? He didn't have to post that. He didn't have to say he was there.
I just don't like the way that everyone tore him apart.
He shouldn't have posted it.
Well, I think that wasn't in his best interest.
Correct.
But I do think that, forget about everybody grieves differently. I don't necessarily think that he was preparing himself for grief, but my point is, it's so easy to point fingers and say what you would do when you're in someone else's situation, but you have no idea what their relationship was, if they even had a relationship to begin with.
Still your mother.
It's not really. I think that it's a good point that you made, that he should have been there for the mother, but you don't know you don't know the relationship that he has with the mother.
But then the post,
we have no idea.
But the post wasn't just like, hey, I'm at Blink-182 enjoying myself. He made a whole thing. As my stepdad is underwater in this submersible, I'm going to the Blink-182 concert to get these things off my mind. Like, he did the post. They wouldn't even know probably he was the stepson.
Because he probably felt pressure that he had to provide an explanation.
The optics were bad.
Yep.
The optics are bad. All I'm saying is you don't know what their relationship is.
Okay.
Well, he about to get paid.
Well, he's already paid. They already billionaires.
Well, he said he only had $100 to his name.
That's what he said.
He said, I'm broke. I only have $100 to my name. So
remember how
let's not go there.
You say your kids aren't rich, you are.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing now.
Nah, but if I go down and he's not there to console his mom, I hope that his mom would take him out the will.
You don't know what his relationship is with his mother, and that's the thing. I don't think that we should ever presume.
Well, that's what this whole life in this world is about, is presuming.
And if not, you wouldn't have a job.
There you go.
Can you guys say the word for me? I really struggle with the word
submersible.
It's that B.
Or just say submarine.
The B is silent.
All right.
The B's not silent.
Well, that is your rumor report. Also, we want to open up the phone lines, 800-585-1051. We want to talk about, ladies, if you ever shot your shot at a guy. How did that work out? Do you see a man and shoot your shot? Did he turn you down? Did it work out well? One of the producers up here, her name is Sydney. She says every time she shoots a shot with a man, it's usually 100% from the free throw line, and those are her longest relationships. So we want to talk to ladies when we come back. And also when we come back, we have front page news. Tesla and Figaro's here, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.